So Job chapter 33, Elihu is now, he's got his preface over with. He's now going to speak to Job about what's going on. He's already kind of reproved Job's friends. Now he's going to turn and talk to Job. So let's get into his words. Verse 1, Wherefore, Job, I pray thee, hear my speeches, and hearken to all my words. Behold, now I have opened my mouth, my tongue has spoken in my mouth. My word shall be of the uprightness of my heart, and my lips shall utter knowledge clearly. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. If thou canst answer me, set thy words in order before me, stand up. Behold, I am according to thy wish in God's stead. I also am formed out of the clay. Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. Surely thou hast spoken in mine hearing, and I have heard the voice of thy words, saying, I am clean without transgression, I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me. Behold, he findeth occasion against me, he counteth me for his enemy. He putteth my feet in the stocks, he marketh all my paths. So let me pause for just a second here. So what he's saying is Elihu is saying here, hey, look, listen to me, Job. Do not be offended by what I say. I'm not trying to here to offend you. I want you to understand what I'm trying to say, basically, and get this message across to you. And now he's kind of paraphrasing and summarizing up what Job has been talking about. How he is a righteous man, and God is somehow against him for some reason. He says here, verse 11, He putteth my feet in the stocks, he marketh all my paths. Behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that God is greater than man. So he's going, look, Job, you're not all that, is kind of what he's getting at here, basically. You are not greater than God. You can't say, I'm a righteous man, but for some reason God is doing this to me. I don't know why. He says, verse 13, Why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth not account of any of his matters. For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep faileth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, when he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose, and hide pride from man. He keepeth back his soul from the pit, and his life from perishing by the sword. He is chastened also with pain upon his bed, and the multitude of his bones are with strong pain. So that life abhorreth bread, and his soul dainty meat. His flesh is consumed away, that it cannot be seen, and his bones that were not seen stick out. Yea, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. If there be a messenger with him, an interpreter one among 1,000, to show unto man his uprightness, then he is gracious unto him, and saith, Deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. So this is Elihu saying, kind of paraphrasing Job, and then telling Job, you're not greater than God. You've got these challenges. God speaks to us through dreams and visions. He talks to us. He strives to help us. He tries to prevent problems for us. Kind of talking about how God loves us and wants the best for us. And he says, but you're in a bad spot here, basically. Verse 25, His flesh shall be fresher than a child's. He shall return to the days of his youth. He shall pray unto God, and he will be favorable unto him, and he shall see his face with joy, for he will render unto man his righteousness. He looketh upon men, meaning God again, if any say, I have sinned and perverted that which was right, and it profited me not. He will deliver his soul from going into the pit, and his life shall see the light. Lo, all these things worketh God oftentimes with man, to bring back his soul from the pit, to be enlightened with the light of the living. Mark well, O Job, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I will speak. If thou hast anything to say, answer me. Speak, for I desire to justify thee. If not, hearken unto me. Hold thy peace, and I shall teach thee wisdom. So Elihu is really trying to say, Job, let me tell you what's going on here. Let me offer my perspective of what's happening. Your friends aren't helping the situation at all, basically. You think you're this big righteous guy, but God is bigger and better than you are by a lot. He loves people. He does punish people. He tries to train the wicked and constrain the wicked and help the righteous. But he is there as a helper for you, basically. So he's trying to help Job say, God is a helper for you. He's not fighting against you. He's a helper for you, basically. So the rest of Elihu's words are going to be continued into the next chapter. So let's jump over there and hear what he has to say.